All right. Hello and good. It's afternoon. Well, it's actually morning here in beautiful St. Martin. It's actually evening where I am, but doesn't matter. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are today. Yeah, kind of a different one tonight here in the beautiful. Go outside real quick here. The just amazing. Now, all right, the outside view. Oh, I'm taking chat with me. Hey, all right, we got a bunch of people here. Buzz, Hurst, First. There you go. Blaze Spectrum, what's up, man? Fitzwell, what's going on? Good to see you. You got the yeah. All right, Buzz, you have the wrench, but with that wrench comes great responsibility. If any more adult spam. Let's say comes into the chat, you need to eradicate that. So anyway, yes, you do. So yeah, Grand Caravan, the 208 Bravo, Cessna, Textron Aviation, but not the default. I mean, the outside is the default. Everything else is not. I mean, check this out. Check this out. I spent way too many hours last night flying this thing completely offline, just VFR, no flight plan, just like picking places on Navigraph and going from point A to point B. I gotta tell you guys, it was some of the most fun. Now I have fun. I don't get me wrong. I always have a great time on the the streams where we it's a busy VATSIM event and we're flying the Phoenix or the PMDG, and we're going from Atlanta to Boston, and it's busy and it's crazy, and there's a huge workload and all that. But God, man, I tell you what, man, yesterday was such a busy day, and to come home kind of late and just pop into this thing. I just bought this yesterday, by the way. I'm by no means an expert in how to run a Grand Caravan, steam gauges or otherwise, but the learning curve wasn't that bad to just get it up in the air and to fly it and to figure out the basic automation and stuff like this. But anyway, so let's do it. And oh my God, in VR, I mean, this thing, I think also because look at the field of view. I mean, look at the windscreen on this thing. It's almost like being in a helicopter with a bubble canopy. It's amazing in VR, and we'll get into the startup in a second here. But let me say, I kind of swore after I got through primary training that I would never fly in a 172 again. This reminds me of like a big, beautiful, powerful, fun to fly 172. Like this is what I wish flying the 172 would have been like. I mean, look at this thing. So I guess we're in passenger configuration. I don't think there's a cargo configuration for this, but anyway, yeah. So I was kind of like, high wing, but let me tell you, man, it's a blast. All right. Let's see. I should get some cockpit textures from flightsim.to. Yeah, man, probably a good idea. This one looks brand new right off the fact. Well, it's a Steam Gauge Overhaul, so yeah, it should have a little bit of dirt on it, I would think, right? I mean, this is pretty clean in here for a Steam Gauge, glass panel 208. This is pretty clean. So yeah, some dirt would look nice on this. Fitzwell, it's a nice plane. You enjoy this one. It takes the stress away from the big flights. And no doubt, man. No doubt. I think that's true. Anon, what's up, man? I thought you were... All right, good to see you. I thought you were going to bed. Good to see you anyway, man. I hope you can stay on for a little bit. I know it's late where you are. What's wrong with the 172? Nothing. It's just once you... I don't know. I spent a lot of time in a clapped out 172M for my primary training, and honestly, it wasn't fun to fly. It was old. It had one radio with no flip flop, and it was so clapped out. It was always broken. I mean, students were always just doing things like they would land and then hammer the brakes, flat spot the tires, brake pads were always worn, thing was always down for maintenance. I mean, you had to slam the door about 20 times to close it. Anyway, let's get started, right? So there is a really extensive checklist that comes with this. And where are the checklists? I hardly ever use them. Where is it? Uh-oh. Do I not have... Where's checklists? There is a... I think they in the... Well, in the King era, it's called the 24-hour checklist. In this plane, it's not any less intense. But honestly, it was pretty scary, man. I had some fun times in that 172 mic. Let me tell you, it was fun. So here's the checklist. I'm able to start this thing up pretty good without using the checklist, but I mean, you can see it's extensive. So by the way, this is it's the JustFlight. I guess Black Square was the ones who modded it, and it sold through JustFlight. I think I paid $30 for it. Let me tell you, this $30 compared to the $30 that I spent on that GSX. And by the way, you'll notice that there's an icon missing up here. Yeah, GSX is dead to me. It's gone. This was $30 well spent. On battery on, fuel on, time to fly. Pretty much. I mean, I'm not going to go through the whole startup procedure here. I mean, it's, pre-flight complete. Yep. All right, great. Circuit breakers. Yeah. I mean, oh, by the way, these are all modeled. If I pull one of these, bad stuff happens. So we're going to leave those in. One thing we do need to do is turn the fuel on. Oxygen is modeled. This will like bounce around in flight as we start to fly. RIP GSX. Yeah, RIP GSX is right, man. That thing, I didn't uninstall it. I unlinked it, but it's dead to me. It's going to take a lot to get me back in that thing. So make sure everything's pushed in here. Start switches. Listen to me. All the switches are off. That's fine. We can put the beacon light on. Where is it? Beacon is that one. We can put that on for now. And so, I mean, this is like starting up the Aero, to be honest with you. The ceiling, I think, is like 22,000 feet. It's not pressurized, but there is oxygen. So, is it? No, I don't. This is not a pressurized aircraft. There's no. You don't set pressurization in this thing. Its service ceiling, I think I read, is like 22,000 feet. It may be a little bit higher. We're going to go at about 3,000 feet today because we are. That may be wrong. Somebody check my work on that. I think that's what I read, though. Anyway, so where are we? We are, like I think I said in the beginning of the stream, St. Martin, but we are not at Princess Juliana. We are in Grand. I'm going to botch the name. It's French. Grand Case, Grand Casse, I guess is how they would say it. This is on the French side of St. Martin, and I actually spent some time right over there. There's a fun beach called Orient Beach, and I actually spent some time over there. I spent some time on St. Martin. Not to get all into it, but I used to have access to a condo here, so it was just airfare, and I could stay here. And I spent a couple weeks here various times, and it is an awesome place. And this is on the French side where the good food is. Casinos are on the other side. Anyway, yeah, I don't know. I mean, you would need oxygen. I mean, the flight crew needs oxygen, 30 minutes after 12,500 feet and then continuously after 14,000. That's a good check ride question. Anyway, let's fire this thing up. Enough of this checklist. You can go away. I don't need checklists here on VR Sim Pilot. Fuel's on. Let's turn the battery on. I mean, look at this. This is cool. Oh, and that's telling us that the cabin temperature is too high. So we look. Oh, it's 104 degrees in here, guys. It's 104 degrees. So let's get this thing fired up. Holy cow! The battery's going to come on. Let's see. That's fine. It says to put avionics 1 on, but I don't quite see the point in that. So we'll leave that off. The fuel boost pump can come on, and hopefully you can hear that in the background. Now, this is just a standard turboprop startup procedure. We got props full forward. The condition lever is cut off. The power lever is all the way pulled back. So we'll just go start, and then we'll monitor. So we got our torque here, prop here, ITT here, and then our NG here. So we'll monitor this. for about, I think it's about 15. Yeah. What are we saying here? Is the black buttons on the left side on the wall? Yeah, these are all circuit breakers. And well, now that the battery's on, I'm not going to pull any of them. But yes, and they all work. You can see they all light up. They all they all do something. And I have no idea what they do. So yes. And Buzz, please pay attention in class. So our battery, yeah, it's kind of draining. We still have we got about 6 volts. So let's get this thing started. So start. This is going to rise to about 15%. And then once that happens, we can introduce fuel. There we go. We go low idle. Monitor ITT. As it lights off, that's good. That should fall back down. I don't think the sounds are very loud, unfortunately, but yeah. And then this is going to rise up and stabilize, and then we can turn the starter off, and the boost can go to normal. And then we can turn the generator on. There we go. And now we should have the generator online. Battery showing a slightly negative discharge. And that's good. Awesome. Okay, so it's hot in here. So we need to turn on. Let's turn that on and get the cabin. Let's get that under 104 degrees. And that's it. That's all there is to it. Let's turn some lights on too. Nav lights can come on. We don't need any anti-ice. These are all the anti-ice switches down here. We're not going to need those. It's daytime. We don't need any lighting. In terms of weather, I'm just using VATSIM radio because I like the way you can just easily get weather here. So the weather here, 09 or 08. So we will use runway. I think they have runway 12. Or runway 12. Actually, let's get the altimeter first. Altimeter is oh good, 1016, and this is definitely in inches of mercury. Well, let's just set it to sea level because we're at sea level. Was it 1013 is standard? All right. Avionics. Come on. So the cool thing about this airplane, and all this works in VR, but you can choose what stack you want. Like, check this out. Auxiliary fuel pump is on. Sorry guys, hold on a second here. That's good. That's normal. That's on. Yeah, what do we do? Vacuum low. Maybe that wasn't supposed to come on. Let's turn that off. Huh. We got a vacuum low warning. I wonder if it's because... Let's see if we introduce a little bit of... Yeah, okay. It's just because we're at idle. Okay, cool. Yeah, 1013. But check this out. So you can change, using these switches, you can change which avionics you have. Like you can go like super old school, which we're not going to do. Or you can go, if you've got the PMS 50, GTN 750 installed, you can have that. And then for your second comm and nav radio, you can either go like the old, what is this? I actually think it's like a King panel, Bendix King panel, or you can go with like a second, like GNS 430. So we'll just leave it like that. And then for a flight plan, guys, I don't know. I think let's start off with an easy one today. Let's start off. Let's go to Saba. Do you guys remember the landing challenge at Saba? Let's go to Saba. Why not, right? Honestly, this runway is even too short for the Grand Caravan, but we're going to do it anyway. because I was able to smash this airplane down at Saba. So I don't know. This is just a fun stream anyway, so we're gonna do it. It's a quick flight. It is Helga RPM. Yeah. I think that's why the vacuum, why the suction was so low. I think I just didn't have there wasn't enough. One, I had the air conditioner on, and two, I think I didn't have enough. If I went into high idle, I probably would be able to run the air conditioner. Actually, let's do that. Let's go to high idle and see what happens, because we got to get the cabin cooled down a little bit. I think this will let it. I think this will get it done now. Because these passengers are suffering at this point. Temp cool. All right, yeah, it's already cooling down, and we're in high idle, so that's fine. So anyway, yeah, let's go to Saba with an incredibly short runway and a ridiculously difficult approach. So I think that should be fun for us. So we're at Tango Foxtrot Foxtrot Golf. We're going VFR, but this will at least give me a nice magenta line, because it's hard enough to do this in VR. And then Saba is Tango November Charlie Sierra. I don't even use the runway exactly. Tango November Charlie Sierra, our old friend. We can view the wreckage of the King Air that we left on the rocks at this airport. Yeah, it's still there. They haven't called the salvage crew out yet to get it. Cool. So that should be fun. What am I doing here? I want, honestly, for this, I want heading up. Track up, please. Thank you. There we go. Cool. All right. So let's see. Winds are 090 at 8. And what runways do they have here? We'll get out of here in a second and actually get this thing off the ground. They have 1, 2, and 3, 0. So we'll take off 1, 2. So let's set this to 1, 2. This should be a pretty quick taxi. Actually, I have buttons bound on my yoke for this. What are we doing here? And then we can use the autopilot. Weather radar. This is kind of cool. I'm not sure how, I'm not sure how precisely modeled this is. I didn't know we could get weather radar in MSFS, but there it is. So cool. Let's put our taxi lights on. Trims for takeoff. What's fancy? We don't even need to set a transponder, but let's do it anyway. So we're VFR. So this is set 1200. Enter. Doesn't matter. We're not even on Bat Sim tonight, y'all. This is a just for the heck of it kind of stream. Now I have a question. If I hit those static objects in front of me, are they? Is that like, you've caused irrevocable damage to your aircraft, or are they just sort of paper tigers? I don't know. We're about to find out. Oh, you know what we can do? Let's try this. We do have reverse. Let's see if there's enough. There is. Look at this, huh? This is a power back and a turboprop. Oh, no, stop. Yeah, weather radar. Check it out. You actually use it to, so if you want to turn failures on or off, you can use this to adjust the failures and the failure frequency and stuff like that. But there's also a weather radar, which is now on, and I don't know if it works, guys. I really don't. I think I've seen it. How light are we? We are, I set the weight to basically empty except me 100 and I lied about my weight, 180 pounds, and well, co-pilot or right seat, also at 180 pounds. And the rest is, as you see it, we are empty. We are no cargo, no other people except me, and this right here weighs 180 pounds. So yeah. Whoa, you can't just glide past optional failures? Yeah, no, we're not doing that. Not yet. Maybe we'll save that for another stream. Let's taxi out and get out of here. Look, we're landing at an airport that is actually, it technically has a runway that's too short for this aircraft. So what do you guys, what more do you want from me? I mean, come on. But check out the scenery, huh? And if we can't get it into Saba, we'll go around. I'm gonna try not to smash this thing into little pieces. We'll try to fly it as realistically as possible. Let's set this to. Oh, one thing I need to do. So for the autopilot, you actually need to set. Okay, so this is actually interesting. 10. What did I say it was? Altimeter was 1016. So you can set. You have to set the barometric pressure here. Yeah, 29 or 9 or 9, and then if you hold that in, it will convert it for you. So I mean, we're right at sea level. So I mean, we can just go with that. But yeah, 29 or 9 or 9er. So there you go. The Concorde Buzz. Yeah, the DC. What is it? DC Designs or whatever. Alright, so we're not on VATSIM, so no need to make a radio call. Takes a little bit of torque to break ground friction there. One thing we can do too, I'm going to taxi out to the end of the runway. We don't need to be in high idle. And wow, 60 degrees. Holy cow, now it's freezing in there. Goodness gracious. Let's there we go. Cabin temp is 61 degrees now. Fahrenheit. That's freezing. You managed to overstress the PMDG 7.3 on rotation out of DCA. Yeah. Fellow fits well. Carnage makes a good stream. Yes, it does. And I am not afraid of destroying a virtual aircraft. Trust me. Look at the scenery, guys. That is pretty nice. But I am going to use all of the runway that I can get. This is like, I mean, this isn't bush flying, but I mean, this is kind of cowboy stuff, right? I mean, the guys that fly these, actually into Saba, I think the only aircraft they get in there is a Twin Otter. They do not. This aircraft's. Oh, now we're stopped. This aircraft, as far as I know, does not go to Saba, but this is VR air cargo or VR air service, and we are going to Saba. All right, so I'm basically going to go ahead and advance the power lever and just watching out that I don't redline torque or ITT or go past the red line on torque or ITT. One thing we do need to do is go ahead and put in some flaps. I don't know if there's a bush config for the Caravan. Maybe with fat tires and stuff. I don't know. All right, I'm going to advance the power lever, and we're going to take off out of here and admire the scenery of Orient Beach to the left. Don't look at the people past the rock jetty. Let me just tell you, that is a different type of beach over there where clothing is completely optional. Anyway, on that note, Toga, yeah, Toga, with not all the way Toga. I'm mindful of the red lines. It sounds pretty nice when you spin it up. That's fine, thrust set. You rotate at 65 knots, which is pretty low. I mean, this is like flying in a big 172. I mean, we're already, there's 65, and it flies itself off. It flew itself off there, guys. I mean, gear up. Wait a minute. Nope. There's no gear lever. There's no gear lever, but we're past 80. Flaps can come up. Ah, beautiful. Pitch for what, about 120, something like that. We're not gonna go like full bore blast off out of here kind of speeds either. Look at that. Man, I love VR. And with the high wing, I mean, I'm not a big high wing guy, but I mean, you really do. You can see so much more. You know, we can advance the torque a little bit more. There's the beach down there. That is Orient Beach. Hello, topless people. Anyway, man, this is kind of fun just flying around with no VATSIM. We can pull the prop back a little bit too. Seems about good. Torque is good. ITT is good. Let's go up to about... Let's go up to about 3,000 feet. So, autopilot on. Oh, forgot to set our... Forgot to pre-select our heading. Sorry guys, my fault, my fault. So now we're in vertical speed mode straight away, and we need to do this. Cool. That's it. What do you guys think? Toga. Cover your eyes, please. Exactly. Children, please cover your eyes. I think this is... what is that down there? That's where the cruise ships come in. Down there where that little kind of lake is. I'm going to reduce torque here, too. We don't need to... don't need to go blasting off to Saba. I mean, this thing in VR is just so fun. So... Princess Juliana Airport is right there off like 2 o'clock, now 3 o'clock. You can see it there. Kind of where that kind of crescent-shaped bay is, and then there's that big harbor in there. That is Princess Juliana. So we're flying over the Dutch side now, and then the French side is kind of the north side up here. But anyway, we are caravanning. We really are. When did I set the altitude? Let's fly at a VFR altitude at least, huh? Well, 3,300. I guess I messed up on the altitude selection. Let's hold it at 3,000 actually. Yeah, the 172 it really does have better. You know, it does give you better. What do you call it? Better, you know, views for sightseeing. The high wings are definitely better for that, but. Just not a big high wing guy. All right, let's go outside real quick. Ooh, look at that. We are caravanning. Our gear is down, but it's okay that it's down because it's welded that way. Look at that beast. It's kind of like an ugly airplane that's really pretty. I don't know. There's something about this thing with that big cargo pod under it. I mean, it just looks so... It's so ugly. It's nice. Oh, good. Some IMC on the way to Saba. I think we'll be okay. This is actually, so this is real weather, and I thought about kind of changing the weather to like real time, or not real time, just kind of clear, but there's not a lot of fun in that, right? All right, so we're at 3,000 feet. We need to get down to about 1,000 feet. Anon, you know, would be good. Oh, that's true. FSLTL, yeah, that's a good point. That actually would be fun for something like this. No lie, I set this stream up in the morning and then immediately left the house, and I didn't get home until not too soon before the time for the stream. All right, we're almost at Saba, by the way, so we need to get down because that rock up there is Saba. So I'm going to descend to 1,500 feet. Well, let's pretend we're just taking some passengers from the French side of St. Martin to Saba for the day for some snorkeling. Let's say. So I'm pulling the torque back. This is not a clinic on how to fly this, obviously, because our taxi lights, or sorry, our landing lights aren't even on, but it's fine. It's daytime. So yeah, we didn't really even use this. It's all right. You like high wing until the base turn, yeah, no doubt. And then you're like, where is everything? And the base turn here is fun. I don't know if you guys saw the landing challenges. Actually, give me 1 second. I need to look at my phone because I forget what runways they even have here. So we took off 12. The winds were what? There's no METAR at Saba. Trust me. I looked. There's none. So what do we have? The winds were 09 or 0 at 8. What do they have here at Saba? Hold on. I'm looking at my phone. I'm trying to do this. They have 1, 2, and 3. Okay, 1, 2, and 3, 0. I see a common theme here. 1, 2, and 3, 0. So we'll land on 1, 2. So we took off 1, 2, and we'll land 1, 2. So let's set the let's set the CDI to point at 1, 2, 0. This is gonna be fun, guys. This is gonna be fun. Top of drop, exactly. We just take her between Westray and Papa Westray. World's shortest commercial flight. Okay. Fun with Fitzwell. I forget. Why are we so slow? I mean, this is a little slow. I think I did because we're at 1,500 feet. So maybe that was a little bit aggressive for top of descent. That's all right. Wanted to duck under these clouds because we're VFR. So this is Saba, and then off to the what is that? To the left there is, I believe that's St. Bart's. So maybe we'll try St. Bart's next. We'll go from Saba to St. Bart's and see if we can do that landing. I mean, we're starting off with the easy ones. I think I did actually post them somewhere. I may have posted them in I don't know if it was, I don't even know if we had the Discord up at that point. Fitzwell, I'm not sure. And on, what is it? Where is Westray and Papa Westray? We could do that. I mean, we're not on VATSIM. We could just, I could pop the map open and we could just go do it. You're trying to summon F-22, please. Please don't. I mean, I don't need any F-22s buzzing around. Tyrannosaurus would be fun to have, but yeah, not an actual F-22. Okay, so if I remember correctly, you want to kind of have a nice long final to set up for, and then you want to, and I'm just making this up as I think I remember. You basically want to use those cliffs there as you want to keep that off your right wing, basically, but not too close to your right wing. F-22 is grounded. Ooh, I hope not like in real life grounded. That would suck. Yeah. And then you can't even see the airport, but it's like you see in kind of the breaks in between those two sets of cliffs. That's where the airport is. Okay. Oh, Scottish Islands. Okay. Cool. Well, yeah, no, man. I'm talking about Tyrannosaurus. Yeah. I hope he's not like really grounded. Like for real, for real. But yeah, we Tyrannosaurus, otherwise known as F-22, exactly. All right, so all right, let's put the landing lights on so that people know that we're coming here. Oh man, I'm starting to sweat, guys. I'm starting to sweat. Oh. Yeah, maybe we'll go from Saba and then back to St. Bart's and try that approach. Oh, he's grounded like he's in a plane because he's offline. All right, autopilot off. So we're going to hand fly it now. Yeah, this thing looks so good though, right? I mean, the steam gauges, it's so good. I'm going to take this thing up on more. Like, we'll do some VATSIM flights on this too. Like, maybe we'll take this into, you stayed up just for this? Oh boy. Well, we need to get down a little bit here. Maybe we'll go, maybe this will be what we take into Aspen. I mean, this isn't a very luxurious aircraft to be taking rich people into Aspen, but this would be kind of fun to fly in there. Honestly, this would be kind of fun to fly around in South America. And I actually did that last night just for the heck of it, was flying around doing just some Just some mountain flying. I had Navigraph open and I was just picking out these little tiny airports and trying to get from point A to point B. Some of them turned out to be unimproved airfields, let's just say. Man, all right, I see the airport, and I'm gonna get the flaps out kind of as soon as possible here, so we can go approach flaps on the white arc. We're going prop full forward. We get some additional drag. My old friend Saba. Just on the other side of the runway, we'll be able to. I'm sure on our rollout, we will be pretty much at the edge of the runway, and then if you look down the cliff, you will see the wreckage of a beautiful, brand new Textron Aviation King Air 350 that we destroyed on the landing challenge. All right, this is looking not terrible right now. Tyrannosaurus, what's up? All right, what's going on? If you listen real close at 200-foot final, you can hear his heart beating. Oh, all right, guys. I'm not gonna look at chat for a minute here. I'm going flaps. Second notch flaps. Torque is 500. This is too slow, and we're too low. I don't know how people make this approach. I really don't. I mean, I really don't. It really messes with your head in terms of just the way it looks on final. I mean, you basically are flying into a cliff. And there's like no room for error. We're at 100 knots and we're getting a little low. I'd like to be able to actually see the runway. Yeah, we're slow. Probably shouldn't have thrown out that second notch of flaps. Low idle's fine. No need for high idle. It is not a mixture knob. It has nothing to do with, well, it's not a mixture knob. All right, 90 knots. I kind of like it. I love the way this looks. This looks amazingly realistic. Kind of get sucked in by the beauty of it too, and then end up just smashing into the cliffs. So what did I say? You want to kind of fly along the edge of these cliffs, and we're not really doing that. A 30-mile bike ride. Wow, that's impressive, mate. All right. Also in VR, I mean, things are not the sharpest, let's just say, so it is a little bit hard to see the runway. I just happen to sort of know kind of where it is, but we're going to be surprised by it anyway, because there's 80. I don't want to get too slow, but I want to be slow enough, right? Oh man, did we botch this? Are we going to have to go around? Hold on. Yeah, things are kind of popping into view, unfortunately. Oh, man. Yeah, we did. We botched it. Oh, it's over. Ah. It's over here. I think this is a go-around. Sorry, guys. We're gonna go around. We're gonna go around. I screwed up the approach, but let's not wreck into these cliffs. Whoops. All right. Well, we'll just fly a pattern at this point. Whoops. Hello, people. I don't want to over-torque the engine on the go-around, though, right? Yeah. Sorry, guys. That was a legit go-around. That was, I wasn't lined up on the runway. It's hard to see. We have this problem on the landing challenge. We'll give it another go. I don't know how people do this in real life, in anything other than, even in perfect conditions. How do people do this? All right, we should kind of be on a. Well, you know what? Too, I didn't have my heading bug set very nicely, did I? I want this at 120. What am I doing here? Alright. There's the runway. We'll get it this time, guys. We're going to fly kind of right along those cliffs. We probably should have set up for some sort of pattern instead of just trying to create our own left base and then go for it. But this is VR passenger, VR Island Air, where we do things our own way. Alright. We'll get it this time, guys. Too wide. We're good, man. Look at that. We're good on the pattern, I think. I'm gonna give myself a nice. So that's lined up. I wasn't following the heading bug, or I was following the heading bug too. I wasn't following the needle. Hide, slip, and pray. Exactly. All right. So let's get down and slow down. Flaps. Turn base. Stay coordinated while we do so. Keep it coming down. 500 feet per minute. Put a little more power out here. I can't believe that. Oh, I can believe we missed the runway. That was pretty poor. Side slip and pray. Yeah, I guess you could slip this thing like you'd slip a 172. Second flaps. So it really is like right over top of that like last little cliff there. I mean, this is harrowing. And again, this airplane isn't designed to go in here. We should have just done the landing challenges, but I don't know. It's too cool to not mess around with the Caravan. And then from here, maybe we won't go to St. Bart's. If we survive, maybe we won't do two incredibly difficult landing challenges in a row. All right, I want to be lined up with the runway this time. There it is. I see it. And again, in VR, it's not the clearest. The resolution is good, but it ain't that good. So, all right. According to this, we're lined up with it. It's like right over that rock. I see it. All right, we got it this time, guys. In terms of seeing the runway, at least. All right, now we're going to be way behind the power curve in a turboprop. We're not quite lined up with it either. I don't want to get too slow. I don't want to be too fast either. I want to land at about 75 knots. And we're just under 80, so that's not bad. Laps are in. Whoa. A shot of power there. We're getting low and slow, and I'm not lined up yet. There it is. Now, and hitting reverse is fun too because my bindings aren't the greatest. Oh, MSFS's weather is awful too. It's starting to kick me all over the place now. That's 70. That's a little slow. All right. I don't want to stall it in. Power to idle. Just let it. Oh, this is going to be ugly. That was ugly. It was ugly. But it stopped. I think we probably put the nose wheel through the firewall. But it stopped. Yes. Well, and I also, I knew it was going to happen. I predicted it, and I hit the wrong button for my reverse for beta mode here. All right, let's go. Let's go back. Let's drop off. Let's pretend that we have some passengers here, and let's drop them off at this beautiful Caribbean terminal. I think this is like this must be one of those. Okay, whatever. disconnect me out there. Maybe this is one of those bespoke airports, because look at this thing. This is actually pretty cool. In terms of the way the terminal is modeled, right? I mean, this doesn't look like a standard airport to me. Oh, it's choppy. It's jittery. Why are you so jittery? Sorry about the stutters here. Let's drop off these fine people here at the terminal. I can't believe people actually fly into this airport like in real life. I mean, talk about brass, you know what? Holy cow. Yeah, I did not die. Steve, exactly. Fitzwell, yeah, Steve, first of all, yes, thank you. We are all alive, and we're going to pretend that, actually, I don't think we'll pretend. I mean, I think the 208 does have some pretty stout gear. I mean, you can smash this thing down, right? I mean, let's take a look at this thing. Yeah, I mean, it's like a 172. You'll bounce it all day long, but you're not gonna hurt the gear. Now, if you porpoise it, you'll put that nose gear right through the firewall in a 172 anyway, from what I remember. But I mean, this thing looks pretty. That looks pretty good. Looks like it's in pretty good shape. I think we all survived. All right, good. My heart was racing too, Fitzwell. It still is. I actually need to calm down. Give me 1 second here. Okay, things will be okay now. Fitzwell, anyone else getting disconnected? Yeah, a lot, a ton, and it's irritating. And I don't know. Yes, it's got to be a MSFS server issue, right? Anon, no, man, I don't have the replay tool. Sorry, I don't have it. All right, so let's go. Do you guys want to try St. Bart's? We can do it. Why not? What is it? TFFJ. Let's go to St. Bart's. Let's set the parking brake first of all here. It's our cabin temp. Look at that. A nice 77 degrees. A little warm for my tastes, but hey. All right, let's go from... let's remove this. Yes. We'll go from TNCS. I love this thing, by the way, and it's totally free. I think I'm going to get the payware version just because it's so good. And it's not that expensive, and you get weather on here and all kinds of... You get traffic and weather, that's right. Is it TFFJ? Yeah, St. Bart's. TFFJ. Sure. Enter. Great. Now, can we get airport info here? Waypoint info. Elevation's 26 feet. Cool. Is there, back? Oh, I just saw runways. Why can't I look at the runways there? Waypoint info. Oh, I get, you know what? I think this is only in the payware version. No, check that out. View runways. All right, so what do they have? They have 10, 28, but I think you can only land on 10. So, but the runway is 10. That's awesome. Man, this is just really good. Cool. Hans Simmers will never understand the rush. Exactly. Buzz, yes. Godspeed, Buzz. All right. You're going to miss out. We're going to St. Bart's now. So we picked up, I don't know, we picked up 3 people, and we are taking them now. They had an overnight here in a VRBO here on Saba, and now they're going back to their hotel on St. Bart's. And they may or may not make it, because the pilot doesn't even know that he needs to release the parking brake. I'm assuming the winds are still favoring 1-2, so let's not taxi at 70 miles an hour. Yeah, look at this runway too. Look at we landed on the downsloping runway. Oh, so you guys know, I mean, I'm sure you've seen videos and stuff about what the runway is like at St. Bart's, right? Or you've seen at least maybe Simmers try to get into St. Bart's. It is, you'll see. I mean, it is an incredible challenge. Oh, by the way, so I did mention that technically the landing distance for the Caravan is much greater than this runway. I didn't check the takeoff performance. So fuel, we should be good, Fitzwell. We'll get fuel at St. Bart's. Technically, this airport does not have fuel. But we'll get some gas at St. Bart's, and then we'll go on to the next destination. Okay, why am I leaving all that runway back there? Oh. Two things you can never get back. Gas in the tank and the runway behind you, or something like that. I don't know. There's like a aviation saying that goes something like that. I'm just trying to use some differential braking to get us lined up. Stop. Okay, trims set for takeoff. Flaps, yeah, we're gonna leave them. Well, I don't know. We can't take off with that. We can take off with 20 degrees of flaps. We can't take off with full flaps. That's crazy talk. All right, everybody got their seatbelts on, please. And I'm gonna have to overfly this runway once, guys. I forget how this approach works, so we're not gonna just going forward on the first try. I'm actually gonna fly a pattern here. I forget what this even looks like. VNLK LFLJ, the next required landing attempts for the Caravan. All right, let's talk about that once we get airborne, man. Let me set the. All right, here's what I need to do too, because I may need to take a breather. And let the autopilot fly it. Autopilot's preset to 3,000 feet. Heading bug is already synced to runway heading. And I'm going to set the course indicator to 10 because that's the runway we're going to be landing on. All right. We're going. We probably should go high idle, although I don't really think it makes that much difference. But slowly advancing the power lever. Slowly advancing it because I don't want to redline anything. I'm holding my feet on the brakes. No, more. ITT is good. More. All the way. All right. Feet off the brakes. Here we go. Let's go. Come on. Airspeed alive. Down the hill. 50. We're already off. Pitching down. I don't want to stall with the airspeed build. Whew. How about that for a short field takeoff? Past 80 knots, we can bring the flaps up. Whoa, that's too much trim. All right. Flaps can come up now. Let's let the airspeed build. Beautiful. All right, we're off to St. Bart's. And let's pull the torque back a little bit here. We don't need to go. Pull the prop back too, just a tad. Oh, we almost redlined it there. When you pull the prop back, the torque definitely increases. There we go. All right, let's go autopilot on. That's preset to 3,000, so that's good. That's going to be in vertical speed mode. We'll go heading mode. Okay, why aren't we going up? I don't like how this autopilot works, to be honest with you. I think it's probably accurate to this type of autopilot, but that doesn't mean I have to like it. Actually, we can go nav mode. Well, we'll go direct to St. Bart's. Nope. Back. Direct, St. Bart's. Activate nav. There we go. Stole Caravan, exactly. It really is kind of, I mean, in terms of takeoff, yeah, it's stole. I mean, you can get this thing into some pretty short, runways. In reality, too. I did do a brief glance through the POH. I mean, I am a sort of, I am a pilot after all. I mean, not a very good one, but I do look at the POH. And in reality, if I was going to fly a new airplane, I would study the hell out of the POH. But yeah, this thing will definitely get into some short airports. Why are we in like heading nav? What is all this? I don't want to be in heading mode. I want to be in nav mode. Apparently, I need to study up on this autopilot a little bit too. Seatbelts on, tray table stowed. Oh, good. Let's get some IMC too on our VFR flying experience. Should we do this kind of? You know what? Let's do this kind of realistically. Let's try to avoid flying into IMC. Yeah. Let's pretend like this is like for reals, and well, I'm pretty sure we're not gonna make the cloud clearance regulations here, but I think if this was real life, I'd probably want to stay out of IMC, especially landing at St. Bart's. Kind of see a hole right there. We'll shoot for that. I think in cruise you pull the prop back to like 1700, something like that. So we'll do that. Oh boy. Well, I hope we can get down now. We're going on top, and hopefully we can get down back through it. 89 subs left. Oh, for Tyrannosaurus. Oh, for the big F-22 stream. All right, man. I got my eye on that one you picked out. Hey, by the way, anybody watching, if you're enjoying this fun island hopping VFR stream, don't forget to subscribe. This is a little atypical for the kind of stuff we do, but honestly, it's kind of fun. We may have just, maybe we should have gone under it. Oof. Oh, well, we can kind of punch through it if we want. I don't know. I mean, it is the sim. It's not like the... I mean, I wouldn't do this in real life. I mean, not even close. But it's all right. We'll just keep up our instrument scan and hope for the best, right? Let's try to keep it at like 3,500. It's not a real IFR altitude, but 3,500 is, I'm sorry. 3,500 is a VFR altitude. What am I saying? Ah. Yeah, I know. Anon, we're this is how people die. Let's just say. I mean, I shouldn't even chuckle at that, but yeah, VMC into IMC without knowing what you're doing is how people die. Honestly, the spatial disorientation in the sim is real too. I mean, if you're not, I'm in the panel right now. To be honest with you, I'm trying to keep a scan here. Airspeed. I'm going to leave the power pretty much alone, and I'm going to hold this altitude. And I am looking pretty much. The AI is my friend. It's AI altimeter, AI heading, AI vertical speed. Oh boy, let's make a little bit of it. Hey, there's a hole. I think we're gonna. We're not gonna get through that hole. Actually, maybe we will. Let's go for it. Sorry about the ears, everybody. All the passengers are just screaming at me now. I think what's disorienting too are all the scratches on the side of the window. Who takes care of this airplane? Are they? Man, that's a heck of a descent rate. Are they using like a Brillo pad to wash the windows? I know the descent rate is nuts, but I'm actually... It's actually, in VR, man, this is really realistic. In terms of what the clouds are kind of doing to you here. What's the MSA? 0. No, I'm kidding. I don't know. The MSA is... it's pretty much 0 in terms of... That's the water. I don't know what it is in real life, in reality, but okay, I think we're good. It's just kind of, hey, all right, I see the, okay, we got land, I got ground contact, we're good. We're gonna make it. Well, let's just go at maybe this altitude here. Let's get our power back in here. That was fun, huh? Oh my gosh, it's kind of a crappy day for VFR flying, but here on the VR Sim Pilot channel, we go real weather. We do not cheat. And we can't go real time because this is absolutely not approved at night. I'm trying to look at chat and not die here. I recently found the vertical radar in the G1000. Oh, cool. Oh, yeah. You mean the vertical radar? Oh, the radio altimeter. Is that what you're talking about? Like the we're at 120 knots. Let's get the speed up a little bit here. You talking about the radio altimeter? Because that's definitely useful for, like, you know, Cat 3 landings. VFR, woohoo! Exactly. You had no idea the mic button was toga. Oh, like in the Zebo? Yes. Tyrannosaurus. Imagine if people were trying out buttons in mid-flight. Oh, you mean like on this flight? Alright, that is St. Bart's, right? Yeah, that's St. Bart's. And the airport is tucked away, and you can't really see it. So we're going to overfly it. Ah, beautiful clearing here. I'm actually going to overfly where I think the airport is, because I've done this before. It's been a while. And this approach, guys, again, if you haven't seen videos of this approach, why do I think I've kind of screwed things up a little bit? Because the runway is it? Hang on a second. I gotta look at my phone real quick. Is it one? It's 10, right? If it's 10, I think it's over here. Like on this side. Let's engage the autopilot real quick, guys. Let's just go heading mode and out hold. Heading. No. Set the altitude, out hold. You hit alt again and it goes out hold, right? Yeah, out hold. Alright. This should hold us here. Yeah, 2200. 1 second. St. Bart's. It's 10 and 26. I'm sorry, 10 and 26. 10 and 28. Hang on. 10 and 28. So yeah, autopilot off. The runway's over here. And it is over. It's like over that. I don't think so. Anon, I don't. I think I seem to remember there's not, and I can't honestly. I have to type it with the VR keyboard. I don't think there is, but I do remember. All right, you see where that cruise ship is? That is kind of. And we're way too high. Like I said, we're gonna do like a pattern here. I'm not gonna make one blind attempt at this runway. There is kind of a gap, almost like a valley, but you have to fly over a mountain, like a hill. And I think it kind of ends up like the runway is kind of perpendicular-ish to that cruise ship. So that's kind of what we're going for. You see it? You see the cruise ship? Yeah. And that gap right there. Again, we're not, this is not, I mean, we're overflying the field. I mean, technically, this is not how you do it. Overfly the field and then teardrop entry to the downwind for the runway. This is just like almost bush pilot stuff. We're going to overfly the field to get a lay of the land. And we're also getting slow. I don't want to get too low either because I want to be able to see where I'm going. So, oh, am I totally wrong? Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, I think it's over. All right, so those two little rocks right there, maybe, and then down that little valley. Again, this is not our approach to land, guys. This is just, yeah, we're good. We're gonna pretty much fly right over top of the runway. So those two little rocks poking out of the ocean there. I'm just trying to remember this picture in my mind for when we do it for real. Let's not get too low. 1,000 feet is probably good enough at 111 knots. Yeah, okay, it's down there. All right, no, so it's in between that big rock. See it down there? So you fly over that little village, and then there's a traffic circle. Here, hold on. Let me see if I can lower the wing so you guys can see it. Okay, so there's a little slip here. See that traffic circle, and then there's the runway, and then you just you gotta smash it down. I mean, there's no other way to say it. You just smash it down. Tune up the ILS. I don't think there's an ILS here, my friend. I know we need a map emoji. I know. We really do. Check that out, though. I mean, this is kind of a sightseeing flight, too, right? Oh, man. What cruise line do you think that is? Looks like some sort of trawler. Maybe some sort of Coast Guard vessel. Look at that. Oh, there's a helipad on that thing. We gotta take a helicopter out. So yeah. So that's the runway, and that's how that's gonna look. Is it cool to post it? Creep, bro, you were trying to sleep, and then Perth got real busy like a... Oh, really? What's going on in Perth, man? Whoa, why are we getting so low? That's cool. Foul deck. Yeah, no doubt. Like, there's all kinds of stuff on that ship. I don't think I'd want to land on the bow of that cruise ship. All right, so how is this for a downwind? It's a wide downwind. We'll fly a little bit of a bomber pattern here. That's fine. I'm not trying to... All right, so I see there's my rock. That's kind of my landmark there. 120 knots. We're good here at... Actually, we slow this down a little bit more. Slow us down a little bit more. Is it cool to buzz this ship? I don't know. I think the question is, is it not cool to not buzz the ship? Or something like that. I'm going to go out to about that little rock there. Check out these visuals, though, man. VFR flying in VR with MSFS is fun. I've never really... I guess I just haven't spent enough time doing this. It's really good. And I'm probably the one who's very late to that party, and everybody knows it, but it's really good. When I have 300 people watching, chat's going to get interesting. I think the day that I ever have 300 people watch me do this is the day that pigs shall fly. But that would be fun, man. The more people, the better. The more, the merrier. Get in chat, have fun. Who cares? This is just fun. I mean, they're all fun, but this one of all of them is just for the heck of it, right? I mean, we're not... Let's go. Flaps. Approach flaps. I think it's fun to have more people in chat. I can't read every single one, especially when I'm trying to attempt one of probably the, I don't know, top 10 most difficult approaches, I'd say. Okay, so I'm going right to flaps too, or high. Oh, this is, well, we don't want to be too low though. Now we said it was over that little town. Kind of splitting the difference between the rock and the shoreline there, maybe. All right, everybody got their seatbelts fastened. Our landing lights are still on. Oh, we're super slow, 80 knots. That's not good. I think we're kind of lined up with where I think the runway is. I don't want to get too slow here, but I also want to get down. Oh yeah. Hang on a second, guys. I'll get with you in a moment. I see the runway. We got to get down. 80 knots. I mean, I see the end of the runway. I also see a ton of trees. Oh, man. I need an assistant to wipe all the sweat that's pretty much dripping down my face now. This is why we don't do face cam. No, I'm kidding. We're good. All right. And in real life, there's some pretty cool videos of people standing at that traffic circle right there. We're getting a little slow here. I'm using power for altitude and pitch for airspeed. Oh. Oh, man. Oh, I don't like. But I think this is actually... Oh. Oh. Oh my gosh. We'll get it. Power's to idle. This wasn't... Oh, we're gonna... Oh, man. We got it. I'm not even touching the brakes. Whew. Whew. Abort. Who said abort? Great. What? Abort. Abort what? Abort what? Ah. Oh, man. Well, that was fun. Let's go drop off these people. I think we need to pick up some cargo, too. I think there's a shipment of 4090, of RTX 4090s that await here at the terminal at St. Bart's that we need to take somewhere. Some 4090s and another case of Oculus Quest 2s. No, some Pico 4s. Advanced copies of Pico 4s are awaiting our pickup into the cargo pod. Yes, thank you. That Rip who? Who flies here? Yeah, crazy people. Look at that. Look at that. I don't know. People who are insane. I mean, seriously, Google. I mean, obviously, do it after finishing watching this thrilling stream. But when we're done with this, Google just St. Bart's landings. It's insane what people do here. I mean, they fly down that hill, and it's. I mean, you think that there's no, like stabilized descent. Well, there's not. I mean, you're diving at the runway, and it's kind of how it's done in real life. I mean, you don't. Whoa! The wing! I forgot. We're in a big 172. We're in a big 172. Check that out. Aéroport de Saint Barthélemy. Oreme de... And I don't speak French, guys. Bienvenue. Welcome. Welcome. Let's stop it here. Let's set the parking brake. Whoops. The prop was definitely full forward. I must have bumped it when we were taxiing back. So yeah. Let's take a moment. Can we? If you guys don't mind, let's take a moment for me to unclench myself here from my chair and get a sip of our. Today this is a tropical beverage in honor of our Caribbean VFR flying. It's actually not. It's an IPA. Yeah. Yes. I can't do a replay, man. Zyro, man, I wish I could. I don't have. We don't have the technology. I'm sorry. I don't have a replay tool. And honestly, it would, like on these quick hops, it would take a while to set it up. Where shall we go now? How about, I don't know. Let's pop down to St. Eustatius. What do you guys think? Rip. Why do you keep saying rip, man? Look, the airplane is in one piece. Look at this thing. I mean, rip my camera views, but I mean, yeah, look at that. We're good. Nothing bent. I don't see any bent parts. Look at the nose gear. I mean, even that nose, that stout nose gear is even in one piece, even though I think we plowed it direct. Honestly, when we I was gonna say landed. When we hit the runway, I was looking down at my at my my power lever to make sure that I had it in the reverse detent. Because the last thing I wanted to do was not be in the reverse detent and then advance the power lever full forward, because we would have been into that little harbor with that cruise ship, and we would have had people launching lifeboats to come rescue us. So, beer. What do you mean already? What time is it here? It's 9:15. Oh, only on the second landing. Did you see, Anon? Did you not see that landing? All right, so let's go to St. Eustatius now. So we're loading up our 4090 RTX 4090s and our advanced copies of the Pico 4, and we're going to go to Tango November Charlie Echo. And let's take Anon's suggestion here. Is it in Navigraph? Tango November. Okay, VR keyboards are great. Charlie Echo. I should have had some more Caribbean themed music queued up too. And hey, look at that. Okay. All right. Oh no, that's no fun. There's actually approaches here. Ah. Anon. Whoa. C'est le d'un bire. Ah. Is that it's beer time? I think is that what that says? I understand beer. I don't speak French. I should speak more of it. I've been there before. I never picked it up. Oh, you guys. There's a replay setting for the toolbar. I think that's like yeah, I've heard bad things about that though. It's beer o'clock. Excellent. Let's just pull up the airport diagram for this fine airport and take a look at it. So we know we're going to depart off of what is it? 1-0, because there aren't. I'm pretty sure there aren't a lot of departures going that way. In fact, I think, yeah, there's just not. So what do we have here? We have 06 and 24. Oh, this isn't going to be a challenge. This is a 4,000-foot runway. Well, let's do it anyway. I need a little bit of let's do an easier one. And this one I'll probably botch. So let's also see if we can get weather there, local weather. Let's see what we get. No, it's still showing. That's St. Martin. Let's go TNC Tango November Charlie Echo request. I have an API key. It's not showing up. It's fine. I think we're assuming that the winds are coming from the, kind of coming from the east. So we'll take 06. I guess they would say the prevailing winds are from the east. So we will take 06. So I'm just going to go ahead and bug that now before I forget. And let's do it. Anon, what is VN? Is VNLK? That's not in the Caribbean, right? And what is LFLJ? Is that kind of close to here? I can't pin this, can I? Darn it. No. Okay, got it. All right. Buzz, you're back. What's up, man? All right, let's first of all, let's make sure we still have enough gas. Yeah, see, I didn't set any cargo, and it's a pain in the butt to do it with the VR controller. So yeah, we still have plenty of gas here. Let's go ahead and get a little bit more. Gas is cheap here on the island of St. Bart, so we'll go ahead and we'll put some more gas in the tanks, so that won't be in the back of my mind. Let's go back to our flight plan, and we are at. We're not at TNCS. Where are we again, guys? Oh, Courchevel. Oh, okay. We could do that. Well, let's go. Let's do one more hop here, and then we'll figure out if we want to just go to the map and pick somewhere else. That might be fun. All right, let's do that. Zyro, check your DMs, man. Check your DMs. Give me 1 second. Sorry, guys. Looking at my phone here. I have ForeFlight up on my phone. We are at TFFJ. Got a lot of non-VR technology here. TFFJ. Let's put that in here. Let's remove you. TFFJ. And we'll go to, where are we going? TNCE. Same parts to Tango November Charlie. November Charlie. Echo. Excellent. Good. All right. It looks good to me. So let's blast off out of here and then head off to, what is this place called? St. Eustatius. St. Eustatius. All right. Let's try that. All right. The case of RTX 4090s are loaded. The advanced copies of the Pico 4s are loaded. We have a couple people back there too to guard them, to make sure that I don't run off with the 4090s. Let's see. You replied. Oh, cool. Yeah, probably too late, but yes, we will hook that up. Big Cat, what's up, man? You did a whole trip, like 8 airports from Courchevel. A nice place to finish. Yeah, man. All right, well, let's do this. Let's do this next hop, and if you guys want to keep hanging out, we can open up the map, and you guys can give me a departure, like give me a a place to jump off from, and then we can land at Courchevel. That might be fun. Exactly. Down and back. Everybody sit down. Seatbelts, man. People have been partying late night here at St. Bart's, and definitely have had maybe one too many. What do they drink here? What's some sort of probably frozen daiquiri? I don't know. Not a big frozen daiquiri, beachy, drinky kind of guy, but whatever. All right. Hey, that was pretty cool. I don't know if you guys saw that, but did you see how the AI had sort of tumbled? Because we were sitting here at low idle and like 0 torque, and our vacuum, our suction was down to 0 for too long, and the AI kind of had tumbled off. That's awesome. That's pretty cool. I read a lot about this mod, and apparently Black Square has modeled and simulated a lot of things that, I mean, this is not the same like default, 208 Bravo that's in MSFS. It's just not. Everything is, again, all the circuit breakers are modeled. We're not touching them. Ooh, this is quite a downslope. I'm going to use every ounce of this runway that I can get my hands on too, because it's, look at this. It's a downsloping runway. So let's not leave too much behind. This is good enough. All right. So let's do another flap 20 takeoff. And we jumped off the runway quick. So I bet we're off. 1, 2. By the second stripe, we're going to be off. Like the second stripe after the 1-0, we'll be off. And then we'll climb up and... left turn will be safest, but we'll make the right turn and get on out of here. EGEP to EGEW is worth a look too. If I haven't seen it, I haven't, man. I just haven't done a lot of BFR flying. Our landing lights are still on. Good. So we're a pro pilot here. All right. Yeah, everybody sit down and back. Seatbelts. All right. Let's spin up our torque again, and while I do that, I'm gonna just preset our altitude to 3000, which I forgot to do. I don't like that cap 140 autopilot, by the way. I think it's pretty realistically modeled, but it doesn't mean I have to like it. Trying to get the torque just to the red line, but not past it. Good. Trims set for takeoff. Now we're just sitting here burning gas. All right, let's go. Airspeed's alive. There's the first stripe. Oh yeah, we're already off, but now we gotta... It's a short field takeoff, so we want to build up airspeed before we start raising flaps. And let's trim. Alright, good. Flaps can come up to 10. I don't think I want to make that right turn. I changed my mind. We could have climbed out at like VX, but we're not gonna. We'll just loop around and See our cruise ship again. Bye-bye, cruise ship. Enjoy your holiday. In St. Bart's, they made the smart decision and came by boat and not by VR Island Air. I'm just going to make a 360 here kind of and go back. Around. Flaps are up. Let's reduce torque a little bit and then also pull the prop back a little bit. There we go. Beautiful. Man, just beautiful. I swear, man, MSFS is just, it's insanely gorgeous. I didn't download a thing. I mean, this is $59.99 worth of standard MSFS scenery. Trim here. There we go. All right, this is a pretty good ish heading here. Let's sync up our heading bug. Probably want to climb out at 1,000 feet, I guess. I think our, whoops, do less. There we go. Let's go autopilot on. So why doesn't it, I pre-selected the altitude. I don't know why it doesn't take me all the way up. See, that's irritating. When I hit autopilot on, it should respect my vertical speed that I have set, right? Vertical speed. I don't know. Maybe I'm using it wrong. There we go. Are we in heading mode? Oh. Actually, we'll just go nav mode. There we go. Good. And I guess that's St. Eustatius ahead of us? I don't know. I don't even know where the airport is, to be honest with you. We'll find it. Oh, you're getting the G.Skill design, though, the Chicago Midway? Nice, man. That'll be cool. That will be very nice. Why are we turning that way? Why? Why are we doing that? It's sort of not the way I want to go. Why don't we go direct? Yes, this, enter, activate. Go, take me there. Huh. Nav, altitude, autopilot's on. Okay. I love some of these autopilots in Microsoft Flight Simulator. They work so well. This one's better than the one in the SSG, though. Oh, man, that thing was a mess. Cool. So I'd like it to just go in nav mode now. Not heading mode, just nav mode. EP out. Great. I need to read up on this autopilot more, I guess. I don't think I'm using it correctly, but it's all right. It's maybe it's placarded for VFR flying only. I don't know. Lima Foxtrot Kilo X-rays good departure. Okay, cool. Well, you guys tell me when we land. Let's land at St. Eustatius, and then if you want to, we can just pop up the map here in VR and, I don't know, spawn in somewhere else. We'll do another startup. We just have to drop off these 4090s here at St. Eustatius because there are a lot of hardcore VR simmers that live there that are waiting for them so they can get their frame rates where they need to be with all that juicy VRAM that Microsoft Flight Simulator tends to chew up. Edward, hey man, what's going on? Good to see you joined a fun one. We're just doing some island hopping here. We are flying to St. Eustatius, I guess is how you would say that. The poor SSG. Yeah, I know. I feel kind of bad for it, but it's just not that great. Is there a GPS? Oh, man. Am I that dumb? Anon. You, sir. It's the standard. Yeah. It's like it's the same thing as the 430. Oh. Yes, there is. There is a. I hate the word suicide switch, but that's what we call it. And yes, there is one. And I didn't press it. And we were in radio nav mode. Off to some unknown VOR. So yes, that comment right. I can't use my mouth. Yes, that is yes. It's because you like Cessna. Anon once again. I think you should be doing this. I think you need to. I'm going to give you the role of VR sim pilot, not just like admin or mod. I'm going to give you the role of actual VR sim pilot because you seem to know more about how to operate these aircraft than I do. So yes. Oh man. Neximus, if the autopilot the aircraft you fly in real life has the same autopilot, press ARM on the top right. What does that do? So I don't have the Cap 140. I have a True Track. It's the Aero Cruise. And I have not this autopilot. So what does it do when I press ARM? Oh, I guess I have to press ARM before I select the altitude, I guess. Yeah. All right, Neximus, thanks, man. That is good to know. We'll try that on the next departure. How many miles do we have to run? Not many. Not many. All right, I think I know where the airport is here. So let's just go autopilot off. Neximus, man, thank you for that. Let's bring the prop back. I'm sorry, the torque power lever back. I think this airport cuts right kind of down the gut of that island, kind of right between the two. So I'll put us on a wide left downwind for it because we're going to use 10 here. And this one should be a normal landing. I mean, there's RNAV approaches into this place, so we have no excuse here. We have no excuse. Pull the torque back a little bit more too. I don't want to go crashing in here. Trim is a little. Maybe it's real life too with the electric trim. I don't know. Custom roll, yes. Arm so it respects the altitude. Oh, maybe, yeah. Yeah, because I pre-selected the altitude and then it never. When I hit autopilot on, it put me in a vertical speed of pretty much 0. So it you know, it's like pitch of you know, just level. So maybe that was the key there. I'll try ARM on the next one. What are we at? About 135 knots. St. Eustatius. I love these islands. I mean, this is just beautiful. It's like old volcanoes in the middle of the Caribbean. I don't know, what is that off to our right there? I wonder if... Oh, is that Saba? No, that's not Saba. We already hit Saba. The weather looks very Caribbean also, I think. I mean, this looks very convective. I mean, that looks pretty convective right there. I would probably be staying pretty far away from that thing. You could just strip the paint off at this speed. I know, or just blasting in there at 140 knots. In this, what amounts to a big 172. What's VNE on a 172? I forget. Is it like 100 and VNE on a 172 like 150 or something like that? 140, something low. Personally, if it's a nice calm day on descent, I tend to get into the yellow arc. I don't know about you guys, but if I'm trying to get home, kind of a yellow arc kind of day on descent. Beautiful. Ah, those cliffs are a little meh, but oop. Let go of the yoke. I don't have this in good trim here. It's kind of a lame, sloppy downwind also, guys. Alright, so maybe after this what we'll do, if you guys want to hang out a little bit more, we can pop over to in on the airport that you suggested and then try Courchevel for a change of scenery if you want to do some non-Caribbean flying. I've never even heard of this place, but by the way, and the fact that they have an airport big enough for RNAV approaches is kind of cool. I mean, we're kind of in the middle of nowhere. I mean, how do you get to this place? I guess you do they have international flights into here? No, not on a runway that short. It's only a 4,000 foot runway. I'd imagine you have to fly into places like you know, Princess Juliana and then hop on a maybe a Grand Caravan. I think there are a lot of twin otters that fly into some of these places just because of the amazingly short field capability that airplane has. You're gonna have to get the PMDG in here. Yeah, why not, man? We could do it. We could land the 700 in here. Why not? Heck, I know one person who would attempt to land the Concorde in here. Anon, you and I think both know him as one Captain Concorde, Mr. John Padfield, famous for smashing the Concorde down at Gibraltar. Yeah, once again, this is a terrible downwind. All right, let's go ahead and kind of turn base-ish here. Should have had flaps out already. Anybody see a runway? It's not stall spin now. We're good. We got airspeed. I think I might see what looks to be an airport. We need to keep it coming down though. Yep. I see lights. I see threshold lights. Awesome. All right. Well, this is just too. This will be too easy compared to what we just did. You guys see the threshold, the runway end lights there, flashing. What a cool approach this would be, though. This would be kind of a no stress approach, like in a, I don't know, like a. Get a Bonanza in here. I mean, if you got the whoops, we're getting a little fast here. Got your what are they called? Like your like customs cards from well, that's in the Bahamas. I don't know how they do it in this part of the Caribbean. In the Bahamas, you basically, you know, you get these cards you know, from the Bahamian government, and then you can you go into a point of entry. You give them one of the cards, you keep one, and then you can fly freely, pretty much, to any other. We're super low. Ugh, this was nasty. You could fly, you know, basically island hop around the Bahamas, and guys will do that from like West Palm Beach. They'll take off from PBI, pick up a life raft and some life jackets, and just kind of blast off. It's only like 60 miles to Grand Bahama from there. Okay. Go second notch flaps. And now we're high. Well, this airport even has pappies to tell me how poorly I'm doing. Awesome. Seems to be a little bit of a crosswind too. All right, everybody go sit down, buckle up. It's 3 whites. Brilliant. It's different than flying an airliner too. This is actually more like flying just a Piper. It's pitch for airspeed, power for altitude. Alright. Last notch of flaps. Whoa! Thank you, MSFS weather. This thing's bouncing around like crazy. I'm trying to get it down to 75 knots here. There we go. Well, that's a little slow. Slow. We're gonna stall it in. Flare. Oh, come on, land. Look at the float. Oof, ugly. Get down. There we go. That was nasty. Reversers. Reversers green. Wow, we could have landed twice on that runway. Prop wasn't full forward again. Ah, not bad, not bad. We survived again, I know. Airplane mode off. Yes, on VR Island Air, you can leave your devices on if you want. Let's get these 4090s up to the terminal where they're going to be picked up and immediately sold on the black market and never reach their intended destination. And same with the Pico 4s. You're going to see a lot of reviews from St. Eustachians for the Pico 4 unboxings and stuff like that. Cargo delivered. Yes. All right, Anon, let me pull this thing up to the terminal. And then do you want to do a different... We could do a different environment. You want to try Courchevel? I guess we could try it. I think I did the landing challenge there poorly. But we could try that. How do I get off this? It looks like it wants it to be a taxiway there, but it kind of goes nowhere. Ah, yes. MSFS default airports are very, very well modeled here. The non-bespoke ones. Tyrannosaurus, we find so much meaning in pixels that change color. Yeah. That was very poetic of you. Yes, indeed. Indeed. But hey, this is pretty cool. The immersion is very, very nice. I mean, big stutter. In all seriousness, I mean, this airplane is awesome. I mean, it is just good fun. I mean, if you guys don't have a turboprop or just a good fun airplane that's not the default, MSFS ones, that's a little more fun, I guess, and powerful than the Aero or the 172, I guess that one's also default. But yeah, this one's awesome. I mean, I'm so happy with the purchase. Like, it's the exact opposite feeling from the feeling I have about GSX Pro. Cool. All right, Tommaso, you made it. You always make it right as we end up at our destination. But I think we're going to keep going. If you guys want to hang out, I mean, I'm game. Big Cat, you got this in the one. Do they have a 172 version? Does Black Square make like a 172 mod? I didn't know that. I don't have that. That's awesome. I bet it's good. I just yeah, my aversion to the 172 has prohibited me from investigating any 172 mods. But that's awesome. I'm not Bombasso, man. I'm not. I am not online. I'm not on VATSIM tonight, and I'm not on multiplayer. I guess we could do that. I don't know. Hang on, guys. All right, so Anon, can you... All right, I think I can keep you guys with me. Yeah, let me do this. Let's go to the map. Hold on a second. I gotta do some stuff here. I need to make sure that's active and then go here. I think you guys can see all this. All right, so let's go here and then main menu. Oh, I can still see you guys. Okay, cool. Do I want to continue? Continue. No, I hope this doesn't crash. Yeah, and look, I still have you guys with me too. This is pretty cool. So this is maybe one of the nice things about having just Oculus's, panel in there. So we can go here and then. Anon, are you still on, man? Where are we going? Where do you want to go from and to? Okay, world's shortest flight. You want to do that? Let's do that. EGEP. All right, that's going to be in Scotland, right? EGEP. EGEP to EGEW. How do I search? Search. Hang on, I got to get my keyboard working now. EGEP. Ah, here we go. Okay, EGEP. Okay. Woof. What is this? Okay, EGEP to doesn't matter. We'll figure that out. Whoa. These are runways? Alrighty. How about ramp 1? We're in the Caravan. Set as departure. No, we're going. Man, it's late for you. Holy cow. Let's go just kind of morning time, real weather, whatever that may be. Oh. What? What? Wait. So 250 at 27 knots. Okay. Real weather. Not real time, but real weather. I hope this thing is tied down when we spawn into it. Tightly. Hold on a second, guys. I just need to finish this real quick. Oh yeah. Yeah, this should be a real blast. Oh wow. Holy cow. Oh good. Still has this up too. That's pretty cool. I know. I mean, this is like being on a kite, pretty much. Oh man, this is beautiful. Holy cow! Good call, man. Navigraph got really big. Let's make you smaller. I don't think we even need Navigraph. Chug, yeah, kind of. Local weather. EGPA 2402. I guess that's close by to here. EGPA, I don't know where that is, but okay. Well, wow. It's probably quicker to swim. It's probably safer to swim. Look at the prop windmilling. Look at the windsock. All right. Vertical takeoff. Yeah. All right. Well, we get to start it up again, so that's cool. All right. So let's do another startup here. Prop's going to go full forward. I mean, it's like starting up the Aero, to be honest. And I have read, I read like a couple of just like flight reviews on AOPA about this thing, and it's basically even the write-ups say, you know, for people who haven't flown this, the startup is just dead simple. He says as he can't remember how to start it. All right, it goes battery on. We're not doing any pre-flight checks or checklists or anything like that. It goes boost pump on. Starter to start. I'm watching for this to rise. The prop was already turning. And then it goes low idle. To introduce some fuel. There we go. ITT rises. I wonder if they've modeled so it's not as... It's colder here. Now it still goes about the same. I know too if it's a lot... Well, the prop is going the wrong way. Is that how windy it is? RPM is starting to come up. Now the propeller was spinning the wrong way. I don't know if you guys saw that. That's pretty funny. The windsock is... Yeah, that's terrifying. Boost to normal. Starter can come off. Generator reset. Let's just make sure that we have electricity. Yeah, we do. Beacon light. And we'll just pretend that that was on. And nav lights too. Huh, okay. Let's give it a little bit of... Getting No suction here. Well, let's go. Avionics can come on. We'll use the altimeter here at EGPA. Anybody know where that is? Is that close to here? EG... I don't know. Where are we? What was that? I don't know. This all looks good. Vacuum's low. That's weird. I keep getting that vacuum low. And is it because we don't have... I mean, that should go out, right? Why don't we have any suction? Did we break something? Well, if we go to high idle. I don't like the fact that my attitude indicator is sitting like that and we have no suction. What did I not do, guys? Batteries on. Generators on. Ignition's normal. Starter's off. Avionics on. Anybody? There we go. All right. Maybe we just needed to give it a little bit of gas to get the vacuum pressure up. Oh, it just fell off again. I'm not sure what's up with that, but we'll just go with it. Do we have life jackets? Yes. I think we have lots of them, and life rafts. All right, so the QNH is 0, 9, or 9, or 8. 0, 9, or 9, or 8. Nice low pressure here. So what's that gonna? What's the equivalent? Hold on, guys. 2.9. No, that can't be right. 2.9 or 4.6? That's crazy low. Is that right? Is this what's the airport elevation here? And I guess we're pretty much at sea level. I guess that's right. Yikes. 2.9, 0, 9, or 9, or 8. Wow. 2.46 at 2.6. Gas valve pump thingy. Fuel's on. We have fuel flow, right? I don't know, man. That's weird. You watch to learn, not teach. You're watching the wrong channel. TFT, I dropped more previews for the MD-11. Yeah, Buzz was talking about that. Yeah, that's pretty cool. It looks like it's in early stages. The panels look a little not done yet. Let's go and do our flight planning here. Oh, I know why this is doing that. All right, sorry guys, I gotta go here. MSFS does this to me sometimes. If you gotta kind of highlight the window and then kind of click off of it, it's kind of irritating. Now we should be able to go here. There we go. All right, so we are at EGEP. Where are we going? Somebody? Again, I can't scroll up in the chat anymore. It's Papa Westray to... What's our destination? Anyone? Anyone? EGEW. Awesome. All right. Let me do this. So we can write this stuff down. So many panels now. EGEW. Anybody have the weather at EGEW? Anyone? You guys have the... Because I'd like to know kind of what I'm getting into here. All right, so it's pretty much... It's 246 at 26, where we are at 26, and it's 246 at 26 at EGEW. Awesome. Okay, cool. Well, this should be fun. I wonder if we can get a runway diagram here. E, G. Sorry, guys. Yep. No, there's no... So I guess we'll take... Holy cow, 2.4. Alright, well this is a pretty short runway too. I guess we'll use 2.1. If we can find it. Alright, guys. We'll use 2.1. So let's set this to 2.1 so we can try to identify where the runway is at least. I don't have a taxi diagram here, so we're going to wing it. And then... Alright, so... If I pre-select like 3,000 feet... Are we even going to make it to 3,000 feet? Yeah, it's going to be pretty epic. And then hit arm. Is that right? So I'm hitting arm. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, well. Taxi light on. Parking brake release. Oh, it's cold in the cabin. You know what we should do though? Let's give people a little bit of heat, right? Let's turn the heat up a little bit. It's 50 degrees in here. Surprised we're not getting that it's too cold warning. And then we'll just taxi out to runway 21. Parking brake released. Inertial separators in. All right, I thought that was out for a second. Hey buddy. In the tow, in the tug there. Mind yourself, because we're making a U-turn here. Oh my gosh, this is one heck of a... Okay. Well, I guess we're going to use... I guess 2.1 is here. What is this, a gravel strip? Is that what is being represented here? Should have some back pressure, right? Let's protect the... Oh my gosh. Yeah, and oh, great, we're stuck. Come on. Oh, we're kicking up all kinds of dust and debris and stuff like that. All right, so what are we hauling here? What? Oh, that I mean, it's kind of down the runway. Trim set for takeoff. Yeah, I don't like runways either, exactly. No chance? What do you mean no chance? You don't think I'm gonna make it? Hold on, what are you guys saying? This is beautiful though, man. The scenery is actually really good just for default. Oh, we're on a 208, so we can just go on the grass, right? Oh, we're stuck again. It must have been raining here. Alright. We're gonna make it. I have no doubt. Now this is an official MSFS runway, right? Not like at BWI when we tried to take off from that. The windsock. Alright, so we're going ailerons into the wind. Lamar. Yeah, come along, man. Come along. No, I'm not online. No, I'm sorry, I'm not. I mean, you No, I will next time. Look at the chop on the water. All right, so we're gonna blast off out of here, and I guess make kind of a right turn, and then land. I'm assuming we're gonna land on this. I don't know what the runway is, but we're gonna land on the same kind of western runway, like we're taking off from here, southwestern. Okay, let's take a stick. This is testing my real pilot credentials. I know, man. I got the ailerons completely into the wind. So I'm just going to use the first notch of flaps here. And yeah, let's just go. Here we go. All right. Torque. Feeder on the brakes. The airplane is being buffeted by the insane crosswind. Alright. Power's set. Release the brakes. Rudder. Ailerons into the wind. Airspeed's alive. Whoa, not that much into the wind. Oh, we're weather vaning. Yep. Alright, there's... Oh, we stalled it almost. We really jumped off. Get the nose down. Woohoo! Oh boy. Well, that's crazy. This is insane. I mean, that is... Wow. Flaps up. Let the airspeed build. This is the world's shortest flight. Where's the... we're there. Like, I'm not even going to use the autopilot, right? I mean, we're... Oh. Whoa. Oh my gosh. Holy cow. Phew. Where's the other airport? It's got to be like right there, right? We don't need to go. Is that it right there? No. Is that it right down there, guys? Am I... Wait. Oh. Well, the map is wrong. All right. I need that atlas. All right, so let's all right. Okay. That's a pretty quick... You guys weren't lying. That's the world's... Really, the world's shortest commercial flight. I thought it was going to be over there on that little peninsula. This coastline is beautiful, though. All right, we'll just circle around for a left downwind. Whoa, 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 whoa. It's like Jerry from Big Jet TV. What does he always say? Whoa, easy, boy, easy. Whoa there. I took all that time to set up the GPS and everything. You guys are probably laughing at me who knew about this flight. All right, well, let's circle back around. We're turning this into the world's longest... easy, son, that's it. We're turning this into the world's longest commercial flight. Yeah, I'm not trying to get too fast either. Alright, we'll just do a nice left downwind here. Oh, that is crazy short. Look at the scenery. My God, that's beautiful. Is this what it must be gorgeous here, by the way. And cold. It looks really cold. Alright, let's get into flap extension range. It is easier to swim. You guys weren't joking. I mean, that's just easier just to swim across. Our downwind is gonna take us further out. You told it is quicker. You weren't kidding, man. I mean, the downwind I'm about to fly is whoops, big stutters. Is gonna take longer than it would take to. There's the airport. Oh man. We should have taken the grass strip, maybe? No. Whoa, easy, son. Airspeed, airspeed, airspeed. I'm gonna, you know what? That runway looks long enough. I'm not even gonna put in the last notch of flaps. Whoa. Oh my gosh. Is it always this windy here? I guess would be my next question. Props full forward. It never came out of full forward. Yeah, I don't think I'm even going to go flaps that was at 30 degrees. I think we'll just leave it right here. And my hand is so on this throttle, on the power lever. Oh. It'd be cool if you could see the trees just like whipping in the wind. They'd be bent over. Easy, son. Yep, that's the stall warning. Why? We're at 80 now. Oh, the wind, I guess. No, that doesn't make any sense. That was weird. This runway's plenty long enough. We'll do it at 80 knots. Oh, airspeed, airspeed. All right. Whoa, 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 whoa! Oh, 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 oh! Landing gear is very stout. Oh, we dropped it in. Oh, we totally dropped it in. Look at that windsock. I'm not even going to use reverse. Oh my god! Ow, my back. Buzz, no, I did not. Sorry, man. Buzz, just because you have that mod roll, man, you all caps. Come on, no cloudbot. Grab it. Oh, that was my back. Look at that. Oh my goodness gracious. Where's the? Is this the terminal? Look at these guys just kind of milling about here. Their hats all blown off. Oh my gosh. Gas should be kind of on the house. Oh. Wow. That was a screenshot. Yeah, where did the... That was a screenshot. Hold on, let's go outside real quick. Yeah. Right? Even in my headset, can you guys hear the wind? The plugin icon, you got it to work. Oh, that's cool, man. That is a screenshot. Oh man, oh my actual back is hurting from that plunker. But hey, it's down, and I think the gear on this thing is pretty stout. I'm surprised we didn't bounce it, but okay. Whew, that was nuts. Is there anywhere we can go from here that's fun, or do you want to go somewhere else in the world? We could go, you guys let me know. What do you want to do? Any suggestions for some caravanning today? All right, let's do that. LF K R to LFLJ. So I don't have to ask you again. I'm writing it down. See? Smart. Whew. All right, let's leave this caravan here. It probably needs some repair. So let me go back to the world map. Oh man, my back is killing me because of that. VR is pretty epic, by the way. I mean, you sort of get the sensation that you fell out of the sky on that one. I don't know how that came across on stream, but to me, it felt like we yeah. Oh, Buzz, I don't care. I was kidding. I was kidding around with you, man. I don't care if you guys do all caps. All right. Oh, my map went away. Damn it. All right. LFKR. All right. LFKR. LFKR. St. Armand and Montreal. Excellent. All right. Oh. Well, this is a tiny one. Okay. Well, I guess that's where we're gonna park. And yeah, let's continue on with our theme of not flying at night in this thing. Look at this countryside, beautiful. Okay. And then hopefully my charts panel will open back up. I'm sorry, guys. I need to reach down here real quick. Ah, man, I need medication for my aching back at this point. Wow. Excellent. Many items in the aircraft remember their state from the last time you flew, like your radio configuration and the destroyed landing gear. Whoa! Where have you put me? Oh, where are we? Beer assistant, exactly. Where in the name of all that is good are we? Oh, Buzz, yes, thank you. I need some stronger medication, I think. Look at this. Oh. C'est très beau. Très is very, very, I don't know. My back is also hurt a lot. I feel like an old man. Yeah, if you were sitting back there, you would probably be feeling that way too. Our chart panel didn't save any of that. All right, so I think I got it quick enough that I can write this down. LF K R LF LJ. Yep. Thank you. Thank you. Sorry. And LFLJ is... Oh, it's raining. Perfect. Oh, it's okay. The wind is negligible. So 16019. All right. So our choice of runway. And then at what about where we are? What's the weather? Anybody know what the weather is here? Actually, let's see. May have it here. Local weather. LFLB. An epic VR stream. Yeah, man, this is pretty good. I hope you guys are enjoying it. This is a blast. Is LFLB pretty close by? Because that's where we are. Let's see. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe that's a good point. I never use this. That's a really good point. Hang on. See, this is why. Let's see. No. Well, this is only 11 miles away. We can use this. No. All right. No, we got no weather. But I've got LFLB. I mean, I could look it up on my phone, I guess, real quick. Let's just use this. It's fine. It's probably close enough. So when south at 3, it doesn't matter then. We'll just call it 180. It's fine. 1019. You said it was 1020, so that's good enough for VFR flying. So we're good. Cool. All right. Well, let's get it started up again. Let's see. We should have enough gas. I think it resets the fuel, doesn't it? Yeah, we got gas. I don't know how far this flight is, but it should be pretty far. Whoops. Why did I do that? It's fine. 1019. I'll set that. I gotta do the conversion here. So, all right, let's start it up again. Fuel. Let's put the beacon light on. Let's put that on too. Let's put the battery on. Let's put the boost pump on. Let's put starter on. Let's go. Oh, prop wasn't forward. That's all right. We can start it like this. Doesn't matter. All right, there's 15%. Whoa, low idle, please. There we go. There's ITT. This is so cool. I love the way they modeled this. If you watch too, it's been so busy and kind of crazy on these flights. I haven't paid a lot of attention, but the needles bounce around as you hit turbulence. So there's up into the 50 to 60%. We can turn the, starter off, boost pump normal, avionics on. Cool. And this time we do have suction for some reason. I don't know. I guess we did something right that time. Let's go to our flight plan. Origin LFKR. LFKR. What are we hauling? I think we're hauling a bunch of... what are we taking? Some good French wine. We are hauling a cargo of French wine today to Courchevel, to a ski resort. I think there's a lot of skiing there, right? Are we in the... Oh, some brie. Yes. Yes, but it's in the cargo pod because a bunch of brie up here is just going to... I don't know. Yes, we're hauling cases of fine brie. LFLJ. What did I say? J. Courchevel. Excellent. I think we did the landing challenge into Courchevel in the... yes, Vin Rouge red wine. Yes, absolutely. I find what is good in this region. Man, the scenery is beautiful. Excellent. Let's go to the map. Oh, good. Okay, well, this is a quick flight too. 15 miles, so I'm not going to worry about any autopilots. But what I do want to do is get the altimeter set. So it's 1019er. And this is sort of how I've been hacking the conversion between Mercury and otherwise 1019. If I hold this, it tells me that the altimeter setting is 3007. 30. Sorry guys, that is incredibly small. That looks pretty good. So, well, we're pretty high up here. Jeez. Oof. All right. We are pretty high up here. Wow. Are we really that high? Are we at 14,000 feet here? That can't be right. Is that right? Is this airport elevation 14,000 feet? It's probably not on this chart either. I wonder if I wonder if it is. LF. Okay, Kilo, come on. Where's Romeo? It's probably not going to find it, right? No, it's not here, but it should tell us the elevation. Oh my, I'm sorry, 1,400 feet, not 14,000 feet. Yeah, whoops, 1,400 feet. Real pilot. I don't have, no, I do not have ASW enabled. I can't stand what it does to the, for some reason, Anon, it felt like we're like way up high. Yeah, but no, that's 1,400. I don't think this altimeter. Yeah, this one won't go that high anyway. It doesn't have that other needle. No, I don't have ASW enabled. I don't like what it does to the. It has like a tearing effect. All right, so that's good. Let's all right. Let's get this brie and red wine to Courchevel. There's skiing there, right? You guys, is that it's known for like skiing and stuff like that? I think when we did the landing challenge into there, there was skiing. Where's the runway? I guess we can taxi through the grass without destroying the airplane. Generator off. Really? Thought I put that on. Oh. I've been starting up this aircraft too many times. Let's get this out of here. We got too many windows now. Let's enjoy. We're via VFR flying here. We've got too much stuff going on. Let's put you kind of here. All right, good. All right. Courchevel, here we come. I'm probably butchering the name too. The winds were calm here, so I think we're good for whatever we want to take. Now we'll just taxi through this beautiful field. Oh my gosh. Look at that. I mean, that is... I make the first mistake of soft field takeoffs and landings, by the way. That's letting your aircraft's momentum get too low. We should be holding the nose wheel off, though. Even though it's very apparent that the nose gear on this aircraft is quite stout because of what I've already put it through. We should probably still hold the nose wheel off. I guess this is the runway? Oh, man. Oh, there's power lines, too. Perfect. Look at that. There's high tension power lines over there. That is great. This bodes well. It's insane. Oh, I'm looking at the scenery too much. I'm going to destroy the airplane. Guys, I hate to ruin the immersion, but I have to do one thing. I have to go here, and then I gotta... There we go. All right. Sorry, guys. Perfect. That mouse out of my eye line there. Yeah, this is amazing. I mean, what does this look like from... Yeah, oh my gosh. And we're just... That's amazing. We're gonna stop. Come on, come on. Oh, we got stuck. I can't control the power. I can't, if I'm in that drone view, I can't, it won't let me, you know, I can't manipulate any of the flight controls or the throttle quadrant or anything like that. I should be holding the nose wheel off. This is, what is that, a puddle? Look at that. Looks like snow. Man. Man, that is amazing. Plus 500 subs soon. Oh my gosh. Yes, this is the, exactly. Exactly. Yeah, Buzz, that's a good reminder. You guys, if anybody's watching this carnage and you want to see more, do not forget to subscribe to the channel. If you are interested in seeing a instrument-rated private pilot on a GA piston single aircraft try to manipulate this powerful turboprop from a grass runway into a difficult approach into Courchevel, then hit subscribe. Sorry guys, I need a little bit of courage, I think, for this takeoff. So okay. So let me just take a moment and read some comments before we do this. Big Cat, do we have the We Love VFR free added? I do not have that. I don't have that. It has ski lifts and windmill. Oh, really? Awesome. I like all that except the power lines because I would probably run into them. It's called We Love VFR. All right, I got to remember that. I'd like, subscribe, and comment now. I like the way you put that. Okay. One thing before we blast off. Let me see if we can at least pull up a chart for Courchevel so I know what runway we might want to use. LF, LJ, LF. Whoops, too many Fs. L, L, come on, J. Come on. Everything is, not everything is, you know, mapped for VFR. Whoa. Okay, the elevation is 6,583 feet. Runways. So they got 4 and 2-2. We said the wind's pretty calm, right? So we can use whatever we want. Yeah. What did you do to me? What have you done to me here? I don't know if we can do this. All right. Well, we'll take a look at the lay of the land and then figure out if we make it. If we don't metal plate one of these beautiful French mountains with the skin of a 208 Bravo, then we'll take a look at the lay of the land and then figure it out. So, according to this, we're going to take off and then make a left turn. We're going to make a left turn and hope to not die. All right. Well, all right. Spiral ascent, we're going to have to. We're going to have to definitely do that. Or else we'll get, like, box canyoned and die, which I don't want to do. We've had some bad landings tonight, but we haven't actually had that thing that pops up that says you've crashed and can't reuse the aircraft. All right, so we're fine with the burst flaps takeoff. It isn't the takeoff I'm worried about. It's getting up that high. Yeah, so we may have to make some spirals up. All right, let's go. Power. Prop RPM's good. Governor's taking over. Let's get the torque as far as we can get it without melting the engine. ITT's fine. We're torque limited. Let's go. Airspeed is alive. Yeah, there's no wind here. Not like what there was in Scotland there. There's 60. There's 70. We're off. All right, no worries. Let's let the airspeed build here. We have We have some altitude to play with. What have you done to me, Anon? What have you done to me? Where do we go? All right, well, we're not going that way. Oh, there's a nice superhighway down there, it looks like. I think we maybe can make it. Let's try this way. I mean, I want altitude, but I also don't want to get my airspeed terribly low. Was this a terrible idea? To go this way? Oh, this is like when people die in the canyon, like the Grand Canyon area. They fly themselves into a box canyon and then they can't make the turn to get out. I think we'll be all right here. Don't turn left? No? What do you mean don't turn left? We turn left. I think we'll be all right. Oh, the airspeed is bleeding off. Oh, this is nervy. I think we may have made a grave error. Oh no. I think we made a terrible decision. We're at 90 knots. We're climbing at 1,000 feet per minute. Oh, I think we made a big mistake. So don't turn. We took too much brie. So it's quick. Someone back there, start pitching out the brie and red wine. Oh, I don't like it. I don't like it. Ooh, I don't like this. I don't like this. How do you say I don't like this in French? Someone please pop that in chat. Oh, I don't like it. Oh, 90 knots. I don't want to get too slow. I think we're dead. I think I've doomed us. We're not really going towards our destination either. Je non pas. Yeah, brie overboard. Yeah. 80 knots. Oh, we're dead. Nope. This did not end well. This is not going to end well. I can't turn around either. This is how people die in box canyons. This is very much how people die. 80 knots. Oh man, there's a little area here where I might be able to level off a little bit. Oh god. Nope. I think we're done for. Yep, there's the stall warner. We're finished. It's done. It's done. It's just done. We're gonna put this thing down. We're putting her down. All right, there's a pasture. No. The no. God. Well. Well. So don't go left. Well, there are bold pilots and there are old pilots, but there are no old bold pilots. I need a moment, guys. That was terrible. Oh, and you could see it happening the whole way. I mean, you could see it. I know I missed it. Well, that was bad. I mean, that was a terrible aeronautical decision making. I mean, it was. Why do I have this open? I don't need this. I mean, that was just bad ADM. all around. I mean, that was just going for it. It was, I don't know, get their itis maybe. We had to get that brie. And now that brie, cases of fine French red wine, and not to mention the lives of two brave yet stupid pilots are now scattered all over that poor village. And oh geez, then think of the poor people in that village that had to witness that. No more beer. Yeah, no, I think that's incorrect, sir. I think after that we probably need a quick sip of this. This is a very light beer, by the way. I have to work in the morning, so all right. Let's do it again, and now we know. I think we'll go straight. Is that right? Anon, straight? Can we get a moment of silence for all that beer and vin rouge? Yes, I think we need that. Yeah. Well, all right. So we lost one Caravan. Not bad. I actually had anticipated to lose a lot more. Boost pump on. Starter on. There's 15%. Rotation. There's light off. Boom. Yeah, I like watching these startup. I like watching the analog gauges on startup. The left turn is optimistic. Yes, can I? You just fits well. All right, man. Hey, thanks. Have a good night. We're gonna try this again. Oh, now it looks like we have some weather moving in too. Excellent. That should be fun too. All right. So that was a good start. Boost pump can come back here. Starter off and the generator reset and on. Avionics on. Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. What did we say the altitude here was? 1,400, not 1,000 feet. 1,400 feet. We need to get up to like 14,000 feet. Let's go to our flight plan and Big Cat. Oh, you put the I love you. Thanks, man. Thanks, Big Cat. That's awesome. I got to check that out. Yeah, especially if we're going to do more of this stuff. Yes, absolutely. All right. Where are... All right, Anon, can you just put the route in there one more time? You could probably get it from here, but let's see. Where are we? We are... LFKR? Doesn't matter. We're somewhere where we're revived from the dead. LFKR to thank you very much. LFKR. It adds power planes too. Awesome. Are they based on real world? Probably using like GIS stuff, right? LFKR to LFLJ. FKR to LFLJ. That sounds like a lot of fun, actually, that VFR. That's not right. LFLJ. Courchevel. Entree. Let's go. Alrighty. Let's go to our map and look at all the... look at all the terrain. Beautiful. Okay. That's power plants. Yeah, man, that's awesome. Big Cat, even real world smoke comes out of the stacks. That would be really cool, actually. That will add to the immersion. I think that is awesome. I gotta check that out. Thanks for popping that in Discord, actually. Okay. Take two. 1 second. You know what we never did? Let's put the seatbelt sign on. I'm going to leave the non-smoking sign off. Because I think any passengers that we may have back there... Yes, we also have some wine enthusiasts back there. Yeah, this is a Caravan stress test. Exactly. Yeah, the seatbelt. I mean, what's the point? What's the point, right? So we're carrying now another several cases of several coolers. It is refrigerated coolers of brie, as well as hundreds of pounds in cases of fine red wine. The other cases that were lost were insured by Lloyd's of London, so don't worry. The seller will be getting his money back, as was the aircraft, fully insured by Lloyd's of London. They would not make a policy on this aircraft or cargo. VR Alpine Air is no longer insurable by any insurance provider. So we are now flying uninsured. We are now personally liable. Well, yeah, that's a stall spin. I mean, that's exactly what would happen, man. All right. So all joking aside, right? Anon, it's a stress test, I think you said. All joking aside, that was realistic, man. Like that stall spin, that's it. I mean, you stall, the wing drops, and that's it. Done. So that was actually pretty, I mean, as far as I know, pretty realistic. Unfortunately, sorry guys. I hate doing this, but for some reason, if I don't have this active instead of the MSFS window active, it does bad things. But yeah, that stall spin was incredible. I mean, I don't know if you guys have, wrecked, spun in like that, or had a crash in VR. It's really unnerving. Let's just say it is really unnerving because, I mean, the ground is coming at you. That's just nothing you can do about it. All right, so it wasn't the takeoff. Anon, can you please brief as first officer and local guide? Yeah, we're stuck again. Can you please brief? Yeah, you have the cat. It scars you a little bit, man. It makes you panic a little bit. So, Anon, please brief the departure, if you will, because you are our harbor pilot of the skies at this point. Yeah, Bombasso, it's unnerving as heck, so to speak. I mean, the scenery is gorgeous here. I mean, so I'm assuming we take off and kind of go down that valley. Is that kind of the game plan here? Climb straight ahead on runway heading. Okay, that's the sane way to do it, right? All right, straight ahead runway heading. Do not turn left and oh, that's what we did wrong. All right, straight ahead runway heading. Yeah, the takeoff was fine. Like the flap 10 takeoff wasn't the issue. It was the stupid decision to make the left turn in high terrain. All right, let's go. Everybody's seated back there. It's okay back there, by the way. If you would like to break into one of those cases of the Vin Rouge, you may do so at your own discretion. Gain altitude and speed. Okay, yes. All right, let's do that. Straight ahead runway heading, gaining altitude and speed. Not turning left and losing altitude and speed. Then turn off the seatbelt sign, grab a beer and party. Woohoo! Exactly. It's only a 15-minute flight or 15-mile flight. Is that right? I mean, this is a quick one. It's gonna take. I think it's gonna take a little while though. I don't want to wreck another Caravan, so let's do this the right way. All right. Power is set. Brakes released, keeping the nose wheel off the terrain. Airspeed is alive. I should have synced the heading bug. It's alright, I think I know where we're going here at this point. No, we're not going left. There it is. Yep. No! Whoa. It was an aggressive pull there. Get the airspeed build, fool. Oh, jeez, it's almost like I've never done a short field takeoff before. I mean, let airspeed build. You know, clear that mythical 50-foot obstacle that they talk about. All right, there we go. Flaps up. We need airspeed. Let's sync the heading bug too. Why is my heading bug working? There we go. That's weird. All right, I'm letting the airspeed build here a little bit, guys. Yes, VR Air 1202 is on the roll again. Exactly. All right, so, can we go back? Yeah, that would be the same decision. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Has anyone ever visited this part of the world, or does anyone live here? I mean, that is... yeah, all right, enough admiration here. All right, we're at 120 knots. I like this a little bit better. It's incredible. It is... I mean, that is breathtaking. All right, stop admiring stuff, dude, and let's go. Wow. I have no words. I have no words. This is... all right, Anon, this was a good call. This was a... all right, I see the path forward. Now, except the problem is, how are we going to get... we need to get to where we want to go. Whoops. No. Divert. No. I don't want to do that. Okay. So we're just going to gain altitude is what we're going to do. We want to be at like 7,000 feet, right? Look at this. Aviate. Yes, fly down the valley and enjoy. It's amazing. I mean, yeah, there's a couple of little issues like with the cliffs, but good lord. Does it really look like this? I mean, look at that. Oh. Sorry, I'm trying to give you guys a better view here. Aviate, exactly. Aviate, navigate, and then communicate with chat. Oh my god. This is... wow. Climb inside the valley and then break out. Yeah, awesome. Yeah, let's climb. That's a good point. And then we could... wow. I mean, I have no words. There's 4,000. This is amazing. Yeah, I didn't know the sim could be this beautiful. It's incredible. Whoa, what is that over there? So, Anon, should we climb over that, right? Oh, you believe in me. All right, that's the first mistake that you all have made today. Wow. Are these mountains really like this? I need to get out more. I need to talk to my family about taking a vacation here. I mean, this is... wow. Yeah, straight over the top of that. So, do we turn left now? No, I'm kidding. No, we're not turning left until we have a lot of altitude. Yeah, like... that is incredible. Wow, I just want to make kind of a... let's see. Look at that river down there. I mean, there must be a waterfall there, right? All right, enough of this. Sorry. I remember doing those, like, kind of slip turns to be able to, you know, really dip the side of the fuselage down to get a view of stuff. My first flight instructor showed me how to do that. First time she did it, it scared the hell out of me because it cross controls the airplane and it puts you in a really uncomfortable, like, feeling. You're yawing one way and looking the other way. Oh my god! Oh, you know what really topped this off is if the ceiling came down and we where can we ditch if necessary? Well. No. Where can we ditch? Yeah, if we lose an engine now, the strategy is to, yeah, grab a bottle of that red wine back there and just polish it off. Whew. Like, I wouldn't even want to make a left turn here. I mean, in reality, again, in all seriousness, I mean, it happens in the canyons of Arizona sometimes where people find themselves, you know, flying, you know, into canyons, and there's no way to turn out, or I guess in the Rockies too. Yeah, because the climb performance of this aircraft, all right, we're also not paying a lot of attention to the fact that we're in a turboprop, and as we gain altitude, we need to keep the power lever advancing to keep the torque where it needs to be for maximum climb performance. This is incredible, man. Wow. Airspeed is looking okay here. No, not yet. Only safe option is to never test the climb performance. Yeah, let's hope the clouds don't roll in. Yeah, exactly. Can we call after this? We'll see. I might pop on Discord. I don't know about a call. I could chat. I don't know if I could do a call though. We shall see. Hit me up on Discord though. After this, I maybe just be going to bed. Anon, how do we get out of this valley? I mean, we're not going towards our destination, although it's only 11 miles away. I just don't know where. Have you? I'm trying to trim the airplane out a little bit here, so I'm kind of fighting the yoke. I guess I could have put the autopilot on, but actually, why don't we do that? Nah, we'll hand fly it. There's no sense in using the autopilot. Oh yes, some low ceilings ahead there. Turn left. Yeah. Here? Are you serious? Oh, I see it. I think. Can I turn left on the other side? I can't make that. I can't make that to the left. I mean, look, the cabin is cold too. 48 degrees. Oh my gosh! Come on, guys. Look, if people are gonna perish, at least they can perish in comfort. Oh yes, my. Jeez. Train left. IMC dead ahead. I'm kind of hoping we can we make a left turn? You know, like after these massive peaks. Where are we? I mean, what? Look at that lake over there. Wow. Oh, come on, guys. Maybe we never get to Courchevel. I mean, well, we can go below it, and then maybe around it. No. I don't. Well, actually, I don't know what. Oh, can we get? Oh, look. I mean, no. Oh, can we get? We can't get through that, can we? Can we get through that? No. Oh man, no. I mean, it was beautiful until this. Oh, it's gonna rain. Oh god. Can we get through that? I think we can, right? No, we can't. We don't have the altitude for this. We really don't. Need to get the giant ships add-on too. Also fills the oceans with ships. Awesome. You know what I need to get is the don't fly in the Alps in IMC from that airport add-on. Now this is, no, this isn't legal at all. I mean, not in the United States it wouldn't be anyway, not for VFR. Well, technically I guess we're still legal, I don't know. Are we 500 below it? Yeah, we're still 500 below it. If the FAA ever asks. Yes, of course I was 500 feet below that cloud, or 2,000 feet laterally, or 1,000 feet above it. 152, that's how you remember that. I don't think we're going to get out of here. Am I? I'm doing a fine job? Can we get... I really need to get out. And I can't make that either. I mean, if we start climbing there... Actually, climb performance is quite good. And we still have power to give here. We're doing okay. Yes. Yeah, we can get out of there, right? We got... nope. Not yet, right? I think we need to get around that. And once we get around that, we should be okay. And the weather kind of clears up, too. Holy cow. I'm actually leaning forward in my seat. What do you think? Left now? Anon, left? Do we have spare... Whoa. See, that's what happened, man. Lose your scan. Can we make a left here? We're making a left. Right? Do we have spare performance? Not really. Hell yeah, exactly. Was this a dumb idea? No, I think we got it. I think we have a little bit more power here that we can add, so yes. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, man. Whew. Oh, that brie is gonna taste so good. And that red wine. Oh my gosh. Alright, where in the heck? Oh. Oh, so we basically made a... Is that LFLJ? Okay. Well, now we need to find the airport and land. You only live once. Gentle climb. Yes, yes. I mean, we don't want to... Airspeed is kind of king, right? I mean, I'd rather not stall this aircraft. Look at that! Is that Flight Simulator doing that? It's got... That is amazing. I mean, that is just amazing. Now we need to... We're going to have to lose some altitude, but... I have no words. Wow. It's still cold in here. Why is it 35 degrees? Where's the heat? The heat? Let's not worry about the heater. Let's just... It's cold, all right? Now here. Bleed air heat. I think that's what we need, right? 36. That's better. Whew. All right, I don't think we need to climb too much more. Now we need to find the airport, right? I kind of want to do an external view, but I kind of also don't because I'm hand flying it. Did I pack my skis? Yeah, no doubt. I need to go back. You left your skis. Yeah, you can have those shipped, my friend. Have them shipped via VR Air Cargo. All right, I'm pulling power out for some reason. Why am I doing that? So the airport. The airport. Where would anybody see an airport? It's beautiful. This is probably the most amazing flight sim experience that I've had to date, to be quite honest with you guys. All right, the airport is going to be off. Is that it? Down there? Where is it? I just want to spot the airport. Caravan heads. It does. Big Cat, man. It does. I think that's the airport over there. I think I remember landing on like a plateau. It does. Like I was saying, it's almost like the bubble canopy on a helicopter. I mean, it's not. You know, because you can't, you know, the down, you know, you don't get that downward view, but it's almost like, that looks like an airport. Is that where we're going? Some kind of marker beacon going off. Whoa! What? What? What happened? What's this? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I have no words. That's BS. All right, we're gonna do one thing. I didn't do anything. Watch the replay. Watch the video back. Watch the stream back. There's no way. I didn't do anything. No, we're not going from here. No. No. We're going, let's spawn at Courchevel and we'll do a circuit and then land. That's BS. Anon, that's BS, man. That's 100% bull S. Oh my god. No. All right. Guys, I know it's late, but we're doing one thing here. That is no. All right. Yeah, that's not right. I didn't do anything. I didn't do a darn thing. We're gonna go. All right, let's go here. Let's go here. Oops. Let's go here. No. I didn't do anything. Okay. We're gonna just spawn into Courchevel. Bombasso. I should. Big Cat aircraft crash bug. Yeah. I mean that's not right. Unreal. Well, we're gonna do one, and then I'm gonna that'll be it. What is the one more time, somebody? What is the airport identifier at Courchevel? Never mind. I got it here. We're gonna just we'll do a circuit. Can you do a circuit here? I don't know. That is complete and utter bull S. That's irritating. Sorry, guys. And that was such an epic VFR flight. I don't know. That's kind of heartbreaking. It was so good, too. We'll do it. I just want to see what the airport looks like, to be honest. Like, where would we have ended up? Oh, wow. We're up here. Okay. It's probably... well, definitely mad. Absolutely. That looks like... Is that airport elevation? What? 6,400? Seems right to me. We'll just say yes. Battery on. Fuel pumps on. I'm leaving the seatbelt sign off. So much brie is scattered all over the place, and red wine and people. No, that wasn't a real crash. That was not. I will not take responsibility for that. Well, that is awesome. Is that like a ski lift? Oh, man. Yeah. Oh, man, we've been robbed. I know. It would have been so good. I know. I saw the airport. Ugh. Brutal. Ugh. Yes, it's cold in here. It's 44 degrees. I don't care. I don't even know what the winds are here. We're just going to go for it. All right, one circuit. We're going to get this done. We're going to land this thing. I guess. I don't know. Is a circuit even possible here? Probably not. I would be upset if that wasn't just so much fun. I'm sorry. All right, let's see here. I assume we have to turn around, and the runway is going to be back this way. Oh, look at this! Look! Oh, wow! Nice scenery. Oh, because this is the. Oh, we're in Switzerland. I was saying we're in France. All right, that's my fault. Okay. Where's the runway? Is it this ski slope of a thing? Is that the runway? Is it this? Really? You hit an imaginary wall at Lowy. Oh, that stinks. Gosh. Sorry, Big Cat. Anon. Yes, sir. It's just a little bit downhill. Yes. Angus, what's up, man? Go left. Okay. Yeah, go left. Okay. Go left to get down the runway, and then go. I will try to do some sort of a circuit here. I don't know. That airport looks epic. And I keep kind of getting stuck. Like the ground friction is a little bit wonky. Awesome. Trim set for takeoff. Let me do one thing. Let's get the view back where it needs to be. Yes, there we go. Good. Go left is the next emoji. Exactly. I have no idea what the winds are. I have no idea what the QNH is. It seems to be airport elevation. You know what? Leave your seatbelts off. Smoke them if you got them. Flaps 10, 19. Thanks, Anon. I'm not setting it. I'll tell you that we've operated this aircraft within its limits today, though. We haven't redlined anything. We haven't... All right. Power set. Wait, what? What? You gotta be kidding me. Airspeed's alive. This is a joke, right? I mean, we're up. Airspeed. Airspeed. I am actually going to go left. Yes, I will be going left. That wasn't a joke. Angus, you were serious. Yeah. All right, we're going to go left and make a U-turn, and then we'll come back in. Actually, that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to kind of make a left and fly around in this valley, and then we're going to try to smash it down here at Courchevel. All right, let's back off let's back off this. This is unreal. How? I mean, this approach is crazy. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to see the runway again. So we'll just sort of make a quick bang. Oh, the wind. Ooh, the wind. Oh, easy, son. Easy. So we'll just make a quick U-turn here, and hope that we don't smack into the side of a canyon. I'm gonna leave the prop where it is. Are we gonna be able to make this left? I don't want the airspeed to bleed off too much. We haven't really lost, or we haven't gained a lot of altitude either, but that's okay. I just want one landing here, just one landing. Where's the runway? Where is it? Is that it? That's it. Okay. All right. We got this. How do you do this? I've never seen a slope. I mean, that is on the side of a mountain. Like that shouldn't be there. It's not over, people. Stay tuned. Exactly. Whew. 156. All right. That's nothing. All right. Well, let's slow down. Like, quickly. How on earth do people make this approach to land? I mean, that is... I mean, we're gonna smash the nose gear into the side of that thing. I'm not worried about airspeed on landing, to be honest with you, because we're gonna stop. And we're just gonna land with 20 degrees of flaps too, I think. The sight picture is just not right. It's just not right. Lining it up would be good though. That is a crazy optical illusion right there. I mean, seriously. How do you flare? We're stalling. We're stalling. We're stalling. Ah, we got it down. We got it down. We got it down. Whoa, there's the nose gear. Now we don't need reverse. Oh. Whew. We got to keep the power in here. Get up this hill. Welcome to Courchevel. Where is the point of entry for Brie and red wine? A Big Cat. This is where you flew on your 8 airport swing. Good for you, man. Holy cow, guys! This is... I have no words. I think we'll park it right here. This is where the trucks will come to unload the third shipment of brie and red wine. Yes, I see you, Marshall, over there. And provide it to the people that have now been waiting far too long to receive their fine luxury goods. Whew. Anon, thanks, man. Thanks, Bombasso. Thanks. Yeah, good stream. Yeah, I'm sweating. I think I need a shower. Everybody who was watching, thank you. Thank you for sticking with it. I think this was the most fun I've had in any flight sim, maybe ever. I mean, this was epic, and thanks to you guys for hanging out and making it fun. Oh, anybody still watching, if you haven't subscribed, go for it, man. I mean, this was too epic. If you want to see more of this, we'll do more of these, by the way. I think let's pick some places in South America. Maybe we'll do Africa. That would be cool. There's some cool places, you know, like in Thailand, I think, that have some pretty cool mountains and approaches, and VNLK. Okay, yeah, man. I mean, yeah, we'll do like an epic airport, not like a landing challenge, but we'll take the Caravan into some epic airports and see what we can do. Whew. All right, guys, I'm off. I'm going to bed. And you guys, Papua New Guinea, yes, South Pacific stuff. Oh, all right, man, we got some good ideas. Pop them in the Discord. Anon, we gotta work in 2 hours. All right, man, we'll get a little bit of rest, and thanks for hanging out. Thanks to all of you for hanging out. I really appreciate it. I am going to officially log off for the evening. You all have a good day, a good night, and yeah, thanks. Have a good one. Bye-bye.